Hi, welcome to JOLF, your own backyard golf course in minutes. This video shows you how to set up and play JOLF. Golf clubs are needed and not included in Target game set. Each player will need one club. 6, 7, 8, 9, or pitching wedge are suggested. Here's how you set up and get ready to play this exciting new game. JOLF comes with a handy carry bag used to store all of your JOLF equipment. This is the JOLF Target hole. Simply place the target hole on the lawn. This is the yellow backstop assembly. And this is the flagpole. Carefully screw the flagpole to the yellow backstop assembly. And tighten. Place it in the center of the target hole. These are the 9 JOLF flag markers, numbered 1 through 9. Place the flag tee markers, numbered 1 through 9, into the ground at different distances throughout your yard, in a semicircle approximately 8 feet apart. Place the flag tee markers into the ground. That's it. Easy setup. Part of the fun of JOLF is a creative course. The first time playing, make a simple course. Later, you could create a long JOLF course, or obstacle-filled JOLF course. JOLF includes 4 different colored foam balls. 2, 3, or 4 players can play. The object of the game is to stroke the ball into the JOLF target in the lowest number of strokes to earn points. Only players with the lowest number of strokes and any other player that ties the lowest number of strokes on each particular hole earns points. The lowest number on a hole could be 2 strokes or 5 strokes. Whoever has the lowest number earns points. Highest score after 9 holes wins. Let's say there are 4 players, Bob, Ted, Carol, and Gene. Bob gets in the hole in 2 strokes. Ted also 2 strokes. Carol gets 4 strokes, and Gene 3 strokes. Bob and Ted both tied with 2 strokes and will earn points. Carol and Gene will get 0. This is the arrow on the backstop assembly. Okay, so 2, 3, or 4 players can play. Grasp the pole and point the arrow on the backstop assembly to flag marker number 1. The group now begins at flag marker number 1, each player with a different colored ball. Start by facing the target. The ball is placed within 1 club length of start markers, but not past the markers. In the golf position, first player strikes the ball towards the JOLF target. The next players begin until all players have teed off. The first stroke of any hole is called a tee-off, and any or all players skilled and lucky enough to get the thrill of a hole-in-one automatically get 3 points, which is the most points one can earn on any hole. All other players would have to match a hole-in-one to tie and also earn 3 points. In this case, players that tee off with no hole-in-one pick up their ball, get 0 points, and proceed to the next hole since they did not get a hole-in-one to tie. However, on the tee-off, if no one gets a hole-in-one, the player farthest from the hole continues play. If a player strikes the ball and still is the farthest away from the hole, he strikes again until he's not the farthest away. On his turn, a player can lift and turn the backstop 1 time per hole before he strokes his ball. The backstop may be used to make a particular shot easier for a player, and at the same time can strategically be used to block out another player. Once the player moves the backstop, the player can only earn 1 point. Let's look at our situation here. These are everyone's tee-off shots, so each player lays 1. Red is farthest, so he goes first. So he makes the shot. He has 2, which will be the lowest possible number of strokes. Red player did not move the backstop, so he has a clean 2, which earns him 2 points. The next farthest ball is green. He goes next. He is blocked by the backstop. He is forced to get in 2 strokes to tie the red player and earn points. He moves the backstop to help his shot. He makes the shot. He's in 2 strokes and ties the lowest score, so he earns points. However, He moved the backstop, so he has a dirt 2, which earns him 1 point. Yellow is next. He has to make this shot for a 2-stroke tie to earn points. He does not move the backstop, and he tries for a clean 2. He missed. He cannot tie 2 strokes, and he's out of the hole and gets 0 points. Blue is last. He moves the backstop. If he makes this shot for a dirt 2, he will earn 1 point. He misses, picks up his ball, and gets 0 points. So on this particular hole, only red and green get points because they both had a 2-stroke hole. Okay, remember, I said a player could get 3, 2, 1, or 0 points on each hole. So if a player gets a hole-in-one, it's 3 points. Player with lowest strokes counted and not moving the backstop, which is called a clean score, 2 points. Player with lowest strokes counted and moving the backstop, which is called a dirt score, 1 point. All other players, 0 points. Once a player strokes the ball, his turn is over, unless he is farthest away. When finished, each player counts the number of strokes into the hole. Once a player is in the hole, he removes the ball immediately and announces his strokes for that hole. This is how you write down the scores. Remember, both red ball and green ball were in the hole in 2 strokes. Bob, red ball, did not move the backstop, which is called a clean 2 and worth 2 points. Ted, green ball, moved the backstop, which is called a dirt 2 and worth 1 point. Both Carol, yellow ball, and Jean, blue ball, get 0 points. Scoring the second hole, let's say that Bob, red ball, gets in the hole in 3 strokes. Everyone else was over 3 strokes, so only Bob earns points. During Bob's 3 strokes, he moved the backstop, so he earns 1 point. This is the second hole score. Bob receives 1 point. Ted, Carol, and Jean receive 0. Add Bob's first hole, 2 points, and second hole, 1 point, for a total of 3 points. Ted had 1 point on the first hole, plus 0, total of 1. Carol and Jean are both still 0. Play continues through 9 holes. Point the backstop arrow towards the next flag marker after each hole is complete and before you walk to the next tee-off hole. If an opponent finishes a hole in 3, and any player is laying 3 and not in the hole yet, there is no way he can tie. Pick up your ball, you are out of that hole and receive 0 points. After 9 holes, the highest score is the winner. In case of a tie, play continues until the tie is broken. Sudden death rules. When stroking the ball, there must be a backswing of the club. This comes into play, especially when the ball is very close or touching the hole. The club cannot be moved forward only when stroking the ball. There must be some kind of backswing, even if it is only a short backswing. During play, a player has the right to ask what another player lays. If that player has stroked the ball twice, he will say, "I lay 2." Or if he has already moved the backstop, he will say, "dirt 2." If 2 balls are touching each other, or if a player is impeded by a ball that is no more than a club head away, 4 inches, the player that is farthest from the JOLF hole and is ready to stroke the ball can move the ball 1 club head in length, about 4 inches, in any direction but no closer to the hole. If a ball is in flight and hits another player's ball, the ball remains where it lands, no penalty. The player farthest from the hole always continues play. If there's a question as to who is farthest, measure. One may use a tape measure or use your feet to walk toe to heel, count and measure. If the distances are equal, the player who stroked last continues play. It is possible, but difficult, to hold the ball over the backstop, striking the flagpole and dropping it into the cup. A backstroke must occur, and on the forward stroke, a slight upward motion is allowed. The club cannot drag over the JOLF hole, nor can the club carry the ball over the backstop. JOLF is a very safe game because of the soft, spongy balls that are used. Do not let children use golf clubs without adult training and supervision. Stand clear of the player striking the ball. Standing too close to the player may result in being hit by the club during the backswing and may cause injury. Do not throw the club, and make sure everyone is aware when hitting the ball. It is possible that the lawn may receive small marks or small divots during play. Please be courteous and quiet when another player is stroking the ball. Thanks for playing JOLF. Set up in minutes, play a lifetime with your family and friends.